Hi, and welcome to our next lesson. This is Marie Mason. I am a business strategy coach with Business Solutions Academy, and our next lesson is in Module 3, Client Acquisition Checklist. In today's lesson, we're going to talk through the client acquisition process from marketing, sales, delivery, performance, and review. So the quick part about the marketing is really the action steps that you need to, or really action steps that you need to take to add people to your pipeline. And these are potential clients. And you want to do them through lead generation, virtual networking, or in-person networking, content marketing, social media posts, social media ads, and there's so much more that you can create. And in content marketing could include blog posts and newsletters and videos. So there's so much you can add to that, but that's just to give you an idea. And you find something that works for you. So there you go. Simple as that. And the sales piece or segment is basically the client's purchases your services. So when they do, congratulations, pat yourself on the back. Now you got to work with them. So here is the sales piece. Paint the problem that clients want solved. Really listen to the client's problem and then confirm it, making sure you repeat it to them and make sure you have it accurately written down. And then you want to be very clear in who this is for, because this is going to be your target market. And then here's how it works. Share a simple process with your clients on how you can help them solve the problem. Then write a clear promise statement. Here's what you'll do. Share the results to help your clients solve this problem. And then remember that people really want to pay for hope and get results. So keep that in mind when you're painting that positioning statement. Make sure that you write a proposal or at least state what your offer is when you're on the call with them. So even if it's just a line or two or a few lines, it's fine. Just keep it short and sweet so it's clear and understandable. So I would do that on the call instead of waiting to send people a proposal because people don't always check their email. So do it on the call. And then include a guarantee in your offer and however it looks like for your industry. And then be clear that you charge extra for any change in the scope of work. Because one of the problems I've seen people do is they get way halfway through and they want to change it. But if they change what's outside of that, it's going to cost them more. And then they're going to less likely want to change things. Now, I do encourage you to be flexible, but within reason. Make sure you get paid for that time. And then share the next steps of working with you, which is a short call to action statement that will help you be clear about what they do next and how to register or pay for the services. So that's usually the process for sales. The performance or production phase is really about the ability to fulfill the service. So it's really simple. While you're working on a for tasks for a client, make sure you create a clear process so that you can duplicate that process, or better yet, eventually hire a team member to handle that for you. At some point down the road, you may want to do that. So then you have to perform the tasks as instructed, review the tasks and make necessary edits, provide prompt communication and support while working with your client. They want to hear from you. They want to know your progress report. And if you have a software program that helps you focus on that part of it where they help you and track your progress online through a software like a CRM or a project management tool, that will be most ideal. But sometimes you have to do it manually at the beginning, usually through email or whatever communication you all agree on. Then comes your delivery. When all the tasks are done, you can finally return the completed project to your client. And either you've been paid up front or you get paid at the end. It depends how you two work it out, break up the payments. So I would schedule a client call and show them the work you completed for them and the results that they are given, and then how you help them achieve those results. And then ask for a positive testimony at the end. Provide a, excuse me, provide a milestone report to summarize each task that you have completed to show proof. Include a completed content in your report for the client to review, and ask your client for feedback on the work that you completed for them on a video call. While you're on the video call, record all your client calls to keep them in your files for future reference. And if you have any questions, you could go back and review them. And then record any errors before you turn in any of the final product. And then you need to find a balance to have a number of clients on your team that you can handle. You only have so many hours in your day, and you need to be able to have some of that for eating, sleeping, and spending time with your family and friends. And not to mention chores. Goodness gracious. Don't forget those little things. They do add up a lot. Okay. So the next part of this is the review. The feedback from your clients. The main problem, you need to be clear about what the main problem was that the client had when they started with you. This is the before they came to you part statement. The next part is the comprehension. Was the main problem clearly understood by you, this person that solved the problem for this client? You're this person, by the way. The service as described. Did the result match the description of the services that you provided? And then the outcome. What were the results of the transformation that you experienced as the client? So you want that feedback from the client. Well, all this is feedback from the client, by the way. And then the communication, how responsive was this person during this process? So basically, how responsive were you to your client? And then recommendation, would you recommend buying from this person again? Would they recommend buying from you again? So those are questions you might want to have as standard answers. And I hope that this little checklist gives you clarity about the process. It's a really simple, it's just a few stages. It's the marketing, sales, performance, delivery, and review. And then the performance can also mean production side of the business. However you want to phrase it, it's up to you. So really it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages of your business goes through 5 stages, and you've got to be really clear on that process. So our whole course really does that deep dive and gives a lot of clarity, and it's very comprehensive because it covers every aspect of what I just summarized for you. So I hope that you find that this course is becoming a very valuable set of tools to use, as far as the worksheets and the videos are good training for you. The mastermind sessions are hopefully you're finding very valuable, and that you also schedule your recommended private sessions as based on the packages that you purchased, as well as any of the software tools that we have provided on a recommendation. I would go and check them out, and also be watchful of your budget and where you are spending your money, because that's important. So you want to make sure your money is available to paying your team, paying your coach, paying for your business expenses, as well as your living costs. So you want to make sure that you don't overspend on software. Only purchase things that you feel like you need at that time. And then the rest can be there. There will come, those offers that are so exciting will come around again, and they will be available again. You just have to just be careful about not having the what's the word I'm looking for? Fear of missing out on these offers, because like I said, they come back around. So those are just things that I wanted to give you that tip, and also the basic process of what it's like to be building a business, especially if you are in service industry, such as a project manager that works from home, as well as a coach or a consultant. And I am loving to work with each one of you to help you grow your business, grow your team, and help you succeed at your industry. So with that, I love talking with you, and in the group sessions and in the private sessions. So in the meantime, go on to the next lesson.